Hello there, dear friend, and welcome to the Bedtime Lab, where we explore the wonders of the universe together, one sleepy fact at a time. As you settle in, perhaps with a cozy blanket or a warm cup of tea, let me guide you through the twinkling mysteries of space stations and the fascinating dance of orbital mechanics. It's like a gentle journey through the stars, where every fact is a stepping stone into the vastness above us. Before we drift into the cosmic abyss, I would love to know where you're tuning in from. Feel free to share your corner of the world in the comments below. It's always heartwarming to know that even across the miles, we can connect through our shared curiosity and wonder. Did you know that the International Space Station, our celestial laboratory floating above, travels at an astonishing speed of about 28,000 kilometers per hour? That's fast enough to orbit our entire planet in roughly 90 minutes. Imagine watching 16 sunrises and sunsets in a single day. What a sight that must be for the astronauts aboard. Speaking of orbits, here's a fascinating fact about how they work. The reason satellites and space stations stay in orbit is a delicate balance between gravity and velocity. They are constantly falling towards Earth, but because they are moving forward so quickly, they keep missing it. This perfect harmony keeps them circling our planet like a cosmic waltz. And here's something that might surprise you. The first space station ever launched was named Salyut 1, and it took to the skies in 1971. Its mission was to provide a platform for the Soviet Union to study the effects of long-duration spaceflight on the human body. Although it only lasted a few months in orbit, it paved the way for future space stations. Imagine the challenges of building something like the International Space Station. It was assembled piece by piece over time, much like a giant jigsaw puzzle in space. Launched in modules, each piece was meticulously engineered to fit together perfectly. This feat of human ingenuity is a testament to the collaborative spirit of nations working together. Did you know that microgravity aboard a space station causes some peculiar changes in the human body? Astronauts often grow a few centimeters taller during their missions because the absence of gravity allows the spine to stretch out. However, this extra height is only temporary, as things return to normal once back on Earth. And speaking of space stations and their unique environment, here's something that might pique your interest. The air inside the International Space Station is kept at a pressure similar to that at sea level on Earth, but the oxygen levels are slightly higher to help prevent fires. Safety is paramount when you're living hundreds of kilometers above the ground. Now, let's talk about something truly mesmerizing: the view from space. Astronauts aboard the space station have described seeing the thin line of Earth's atmosphere and the vibrant colors of the auroras that dance near the poles. It's a perspective that few humans have experienced, offering a humbling reminder of our planet's beauty and fragility. And did you know that the space station is also a hub for scientific research? From studying the effects of microgravity on plants to testing new technologies, it serves as a floating laboratory that helps us understand more about life beyond our home planet. Here's another interesting tidbit. The space station's solar panels span an area large enough to cover a football field. These panels collect energy from the sun during each orbit, providing power to all the station's systems. It's a marvel of engineering and sustainability, using the sun's energy to keep everything running smoothly. Now, imagine the logistics of life on a space station. Every drop of water is precious, so astronauts use sophisticated systems to recycle moisture from the air and even their own sweat and urine. This closed-loop system is vital for long-term missions and might one day help sustain human life on other planets. As we continue our journey, let me tell you about how communication works up there. Because the space station orbits so quickly, it relies on a network of satellites to maintain a constant connection with mission control. This ensures that astronauts can stay in touch with Earth, sending and receiving important data, and even talking to their families. Speaking of connections, the cooperation involved in maintaining the International Space Station is truly remarkable. It's a joint effort by multiple countries, including the United States, Russia, Japan, Canada, and the member states of the European Space Agency. This international collaboration is a shining example of what we can achieve when we work together. And here's one more fact to ponder as we journey through space and time. The space station has served as a cultural bridge as well as a scientific one. Astronauts from diverse backgrounds and countries have lived and worked together, sharing meals and stories, and even celebrating holidays in orbit. So, as we wrap up this first chapter of our exploration, I hope you feel a sense of wonder and connection to the stars above. Remember, each fact is a small piece of a much larger story. The story of our endless curiosity and the quest to understand the universe around us. Until next time, sweet dreams and starry nights, dear friend. Let me take you further into this celestial journey with some intriguing insights. Have you ever wondered what keeps the International Space Station from getting too cold or too hot? It's equipped with a sophisticated thermal control system that manages extreme temperatures by using ammonia-filled pumps and radiators. These systems work tirelessly to ensure that the station remains a hospitable environment for its inhabitants, despite the harsh conditions of space. Isn't it fascinating how we've harnessed technology to thrive even in the most hostile of environments? And here's something that might catch you by surprise. The space station orbits at such a precise altitude that it skims along the very edge of our planet's atmosphere. This means it's still subject to atmospheric drag, slowing it down over time. To counteract this, it must periodically perform what's known as a reboost maneuver, where rockets gently nudge it back into its intended orbit. Who would have thought that even in space a little push is needed now and then? Speaking of living in orbit, did you know that astronauts on the space station follow a carefully controlled schedule to mimic a typical Earth day? They experience a 24-hour cycle with specific times for work, exercise, meals, and rest. This structured routine helps maintain their circadian rhythms, which is crucial for staying healthy and focused during their time in space. It's like having a little piece of Earth with them, wherever they are in the cosmos. Here's another thought to ponder. The materials used to construct space stations are specially chosen for their ability to withstand the rigors of space. These materials must endure radiation, micrometeorite impacts, and the constant changes in temperature. The outer layers of the station are designed to absorb or reflect heat and protect the interior from harm. Imagine the ingenuity behind selecting just the right combination of materials to safeguard our cosmic outpost. Did you know there's no concept of up or down on the space station? In the microgravity environment, astronauts can orient themselves in any direction. This unusual aspect of life in orbit requires them to rethink everyday activities, such as cooking or even brushing their teeth. Everything becomes an exercise in adaptation, offering a unique perspective on the fundamentals of daily life. Can you picture how meals work up there? Food is either thermostabilized or freeze-dried and comes in vacuum-sealed packages. Meals range from international cuisine to classic comfort foods, bringing a taste of home to space. Astronauts must add water to some dishes and carefully manage crumbs, which could float away in microgravity. Dining among the stars truly requires a touch of creativity. And speaking of creativity, Did you know that astronauts on the space station often engage in artistic pursuits during their downtime? Playing musical instruments, painting, and even writing are popular activities. These creative outlets offer a valuable psychological boost, helping astronauts cope with the isolation and monotony of long-duration missions. It's a reminder of the power of art to inspire and uplift, no matter where you are. Here's an enchanting fact. Each orbit of the space station provides a front-row seat to meteor showers as they streak through the Earth's atmosphere. The lack of atmospheric distortion offers a crystal-clear view, turning these natural events into celestial performances. Imagine drifting silently while these fiery trails light up the darkness beyond your window. Speaking of windows, did you know that the International Space Station features a unique observation module known as the cupola? This dome-like structure offers panoramic views of Earth and space, allowing astronauts to capture stunning photographs and marvel at the beauty below. It's a place where the vastness of the universe meets the intimacy of our home planet, offering a perspective that few have the privilege to experience. As we continue this cosmic exploration, consider the role of the space station as a testing ground for future missions beyond our planet. From developing new spacesuits to testing life support systems, the station is integral to preparing for journeys to the Moon, Mars, and beyond. It's a stepping stone for humanity's next giant leap into the unknown, fueled by the knowledge we gather with each passing day. And here's an interesting piece of trivia. The space station's assembly required over 40 spaceflights to bring the various components into orbit. Each mission was a carefully orchestrated endeavor involving meticulous planning and international cooperation. The final result is a testament to the power of teamwork and the shared vision of exploring the great beyond. Imagine the challenge of staying fit in space, where muscles and bones weaken without the pull of gravity. Astronauts dedicate up to 2.5 hours each day to exercise, using equipment specifically designed for a weightless environment. Treadmills, stationary bikes, and resistance machines are crucial in maintaining their health, ensuring they return to Earth ready to stand on their own 2 feet. And finally, let me share a thought about the future. As we look to establish a sustained human presence on other celestial bodies, the lessons learned from the International Space Station will guide us. The station serves as a living laboratory, advancing our understanding of how humans can live and work in space for extended periods. It's a beacon of hope and possibility, shining brightly as we reach for the stars. As you drift into a peaceful sleep, may you carry with you the wonder and inspiration of the cosmos, always dreaming of the adventures that await beyond our world. Let me share something fascinating with you. Space stations are like floating laboratories, constantly conducting experiments that aren't possible on Earth. Due to the unique microgravity environment, researchers can study everything from fluid dynamics to combustion processes, gaining insights that could lead to breakthroughs in various scientific fields. For instance, did you know that flames behave differently in space? Instead of rising, they form spherical shapes, which helps scientists understand more about fire behavior and safety. This brings us to an intriguing aspect of orbital mechanics. Have you ever wondered how space stations maintain their orbits so precisely? It's all about finding that perfect balance between gravity and inertia. The station is constantly falling towards Earth, but its forward velocity is so great that it keeps missing the planet, resulting in a continuous free fall around our globe. It's a delicate dance that keeps the station suspended in space, providing a stable platform for exploration and discovery. Speaking of exploration, The International Space Station is home to a variety of international collaborations. Astronauts from different countries live and work together, sharing their cultures and customs. This unique setting fosters global unity and understanding, promoting peace through shared scientific goals. Can you imagine the camaraderie and exchange of ideas that happen in such a diverse environment? It's a microcosm of what humanity can achieve when we work together towards common objectives. Now, let me tell you about the incredible speed at which the space station travels. Picture this. It orbits Earth approximately every 90 minutes, allowing astronauts to witness 16 sunrises and sunsets each day. This rapid journey around our planet offers breathtaking views and serves as a constant reminder of Earth's dynamic beauty. It's a perspective that constantly shifts, offering new insights and a deeper appreciation for the world we call home. And here's a captivating fact. Space stations contribute to our understanding of the human body in ways that aren't possible on Earth. Prolonged exposure to microgravity reveals how our bodies adapt or struggle without gravity's pull. Researchers study bone density loss, muscle atrophy, and even changes in vision, all of which provide valuable information for future long-duration missions. The knowledge gained here plays a crucial role in preparing astronauts for journeys to distant worlds. Speaking of journeys, have you ever considered how astronauts communicate with mission control? Keeping in touch with Earth is essential for the success of any mission, and space stations are equipped with an array of communication devices to ensure constant contact. High-frequency radio waves, satellites, and digital signals form a robust network, allowing for real-time data transmission and voice communication. It's like having a lifeline to Earth, connecting the station to the rest of the world. Here's something that might surprise you. Space stations are equipped with a sophisticated recycling system to minimize waste. Water, for instance, is meticulously recycled from various sources, including humidity in the air and even urine. This closed-loop system is vital for sustaining life on board, as transporting water from Earth is both costly and impractical. It's a remarkable example of ingenuity, showcasing how resourcefulness can overcome the challenges of living in space. In the realm of power, space stations rely heavily on solar energy. Large arrays of solar panels capture sunlight, converting it into electricity that powers the station and all its systems. This renewable energy source is crucial, as it provides a continuous and sustainable energy supply. Imagine the precision required to angle these panels towards the sun, maximizing energy intake while orbiting at such high speeds. And speaking of precision, have you thought about how space stations are maneuvered in orbit? Tiny jets, known as thrusters, are used to make adjustments to the station's position and orientation. These small yet powerful movements allow astronauts to maintain the correct orbit, avoid space debris, and perform docking procedures with visiting spacecraft. It's like a cosmic ballet, where every move is calculated and executed with exceptional accuracy. Now, let's delve into the idea of space debris. As more satellites and stations occupy space, the potential for collisions increases. To mitigate this risk, space stations are equipped with shields and tracking systems to monitor and avoid debris. This vigilance is crucial for maintaining the safety of both the station and its crew, ensuring that our cosmic endeavors continue unhindered by the remnants of past missions. Here's an interesting tidbit. Space stations have special areas designated for growing plants. These small gardens not only provide fresh food, but also offer psychological benefits, creating a sense of normalcy and connection to Earth. The experiments conducted here explore how plants can thrive in space, offering insights into future food production for long-duration missions. Imagine the joy of tending to a garden and witnessing life flourish amid the stars. Lastly, have you ever considered the role of space stations in education? They serve as a powerful tool for inspiring the next generation of scientists and explorers. Through live broadcasts, educational programs, and student experiments, young minds are invited to participate in the wonders of space exploration. It's a call to adventure that sparks curiosity and fuels the dreams of those who will one day carry the torch of discovery into the cosmos. As you ponder these marvels, let your imagination soar and dream of the endless possibilities that await in the vast expanse of space. As we drift deeper into the realm of space exploration, let me share something intriguing about how space stations manage their atmosphere. You might wonder how astronauts breathe so comfortably. Well, the air on a space station is carefully controlled and maintained to mimic Earth's atmosphere. Oxygen is produced on board through a process called electrolysis, which involves splitting water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen. This ensures a constant supply of breathable air, a vital component for sustaining life far from home. Speaking of life support, did you know that space stations also need to regulate temperature meticulously? Without the protective blanket of Earth's atmosphere, temperatures in space can swing dramatically from extreme heat to bitter cold. To counter this, space stations are equipped with sophisticated thermal control systems. These systems include radiators that dissipate excess heat and heaters that ensure equipment and living quarters remain at a comfortable temperature. It's a delicate balance that keeps astronauts safe and cozy in the harsh environment of space. Here's a surprising fact about space stations and their interaction with cosmic rays. These high-energy particles originate from outside our solar system and can be harmful to both astronauts and electronic systems. To mitigate this risk, space stations are designed with special shielding materials that absorb or deflect these rays. This protective layer is essential, as prolonged exposure to cosmic rays can increase the risk of cancer and other health issues for those on board. Transitioning to a different aspect, let's explore how time is perceived differently on a space station. Due to the effects of time dilation, astronauts aboard a space station age slightly slower than those on Earth. This phenomenon is a result of Einstein's theory of relativity, where time passes differently depending on the speed at which you're traveling and your position in a gravitational field. It's a fascinating reminder of how interconnected time and space truly are. And did you know that space stations have systems in place to simulate gravity? In the absence of Earth's gravitational pull, astronauts experience weightlessness, which can lead to various health challenges. To combat this, specially designed exercise equipment is utilized to provide resistance and mimic gravitational forces. This helps maintain muscle mass and bone density, crucial for the well-being of astronauts during their mission and upon their return to Earth. Here's something that might capture your imagination. Space stations operate on a unique time schedule known as Coordinated Universal Time, or UTC. This standard time is used to synchronize activities and communications among various space agencies and ensures that everyone is on the same page, regardless of their location on or off Earth. It's a unifying system that reinforces the global collaboration intrinsic to space exploration. Now, consider the logistics of delivering supplies to a space station. Cargo resupply missions are meticulously planned and executed, with uncrewed spacecraft ferrying essential goods like food, equipment, and scientific instruments. These missions are a testament to human ingenuity and precision, as they must dock with the station while both are orbiting the Earth at incredible speeds. It's akin to threading a needle while both the thread and needle are in constant motion. In terms of nutrition, did you know that the food consumed on space stations is specially prepared to ensure it remains safe and palatable? Space food must be compact, long-lasting and easy to store, with most items being dehydrated or vacuum-sealed to maintain freshness. Despite these constraints, efforts are made to provide a varied menu, offering astronauts a taste of home while they carry out their extraordinary duties. And speaking of duties, astronauts often engage in scientific research that yields surprising results. Microgravity experiments have led to breakthroughs in understanding fluid dynamics, combustion, and even protein crystallization. These discoveries have applications ranging from pharmaceuticals to environmental science, highlighting the profound impact that space station research can have on everyday life on Earth. Let me tell you something remarkable about communication with a space station. Besides voice and data, visual communication plays a vital role. High-definition cameras aboard the station capture breathtaking images and videos of Earth and space, which are then beamed back to the ground. These images not only contribute to scientific knowledge, but also inspire and captivate people worldwide, providing a fresh perspective on our planet's beauty and fragility. Have you ever imagined how space stations deal with waste? Managing waste in space is a challenge that requires innovative solutions. Solid waste is compacted and stored until it can be returned to Earth or incinerated upon re-entry. Meanwhile, liquid waste is often treated and recycled, showcasing advanced waste management techniques that could have future applications on Earth. Here's a little-known fact about the construction of space stations. Many components are pre-assembled on Earth and then launched into space piece by piece. Once in orbit, these components are meticulously connected and assembled by astronauts, often during spacewalks. This modular approach allows for the incremental expansion and upgrading of the station over time, reflecting a strategic approach to building and maintaining such a complex structure in space. Finally, allow me to share the silent guardians of space stations. These small, autonomous satellites are used to monitor the station's exterior, inspect potential damage, and even assist with scientific research. They serve as an extra set of eyes in space, enhancing the station's capabilities and providing valuable data without the need for constant human intervention. As you drift gently into sleep, imagine the wonders of a world where humanity's reach extends beyond our atmosphere, where every fact is a testament to human resilience and curiosity. Let these tales of cosmic endeavor accompany you into your dreams. Let me share something intriguing about the life support systems aboard space stations. These systems are not just about providing air and water, they must also carefully manage the levels of carbon dioxide. In the enclosed environment of a space station, carbon dioxide from astronauts' breath can accumulate quickly. Advanced scrubbers are used to remove this gas from the air, maintaining a breathable atmosphere. It's a delicate dance of technology and biology that mimics Earth's natural processes on a miniature scale. Speaking of the delicate balance within a space station, consider the water reclamation process. Did you know that nearly all water used aboard is recycled? This includes everything from moisture in the air to urine. The water is purified and reused, creating a sustainable cycle essential for long-duration missions. It's a testament to human ingenuity, transforming waste into a life-sustaining resource. And here's something fascinating about the thermal control systems. The temperature in space can vary dramatically, from blistering hot to freezing cold. To maintain a stable environment inside the station, heat is carefully managed through radiators, that release excess heat into space. This system ensures that astronauts remain comfortable and that equipment functions optimally, regardless of the harsh external conditions. Have you ever wondered how space stations maintain their position and orientation? They use a system known as reaction wheels, which are spinning disks that, through conservation of angular momentum, can adjust the station's orientation without expending fuel. This clever use of physics allows the station to remain stable and pointed in the desired direction, whether for solar panel alignment or for scientific observations. On the topic of movement, let's talk about how space stations orbit the Earth. Did you know that they travel at an astonishing speed of approximately 28,000 kilometers per hour? This incredible velocity is necessary to maintain a balance between Earth's gravitational pull and the inertia of the station moving forward, allowing it to remain in continuous freefall or orbit around our planet. Now, consider the fascinating way that space stations generate power. They rely predominantly on solar panels, which capture the sun's energy and convert it into electricity. These panels can be reoriented to maximize exposure to sunlight, which is crucial for ensuring a constant power supply, especially when the station orbits into the Earth's shadow. It's an elegant solution that harnesses the power of our nearest star to sustain life and technology in space. Speaking of harnessing resources, did you know that space stations often rely on external robotic arms for maintenance and assembly tasks? These robotic appendages are incredibly versatile, able to perform tasks as varied as capturing incoming supply ships and assisting astronauts during spacewalks. Their precision and strength make them indispensable tools, extending the capabilities of human operators beyond what is physically possible. And here's a surprising fact about communication with space stations. The signals sent to and from the station travel at the speed of light, which means there's a slight delay in communication. This delay can range from a fraction of a second to several seconds, depending on the station's position relative to Earth. It's a small but significant factor that must be accounted for in operations and coordination between astronauts and mission control. Let's explore something intriguing about the atmosphere of the space station. The air pressure inside is carefully maintained to mimic that of sea level on Earth. This not only makes it easier for astronauts to acclimate, but also reduces the risk of decompression sickness, commonly known as the bends, which can occur during spacewalks when moving between different pressure environments. Have you given thought to the fascinating field of orbital mechanics? One of the principles that govern the movement of space stations is known as Kepler's laws of planetary motion. These laws describe how celestial bodies orbit in ellipses, how their speed varies, and how their orbits relate to other objects. Understanding these principles is crucial for navigating the complexities of space travel and ensuring that space stations remain in their intended orbits. Did you know that the space station's orbit allows for a unique view of the Earth? From their vantage point, astronauts witness multiple sunrises and sunsets each day, as the station completes an orbit approximately every 90 minutes. This rapid cycle provides a constant reminder of the dynamic and ever-changing nature of our planet. And speaking of views, space stations are equipped with a special observation module, often referred to as a cupola. This module, with its wide windows, offers astronauts a panoramic view of space and Earth, serving not only as an observation post for monitoring space activities, but also as a place for reflection and inspiration. The breathtaking vistas seen through the cupola have been described as life-changing, offering a perspective that few have the privilege to experience. Imagine the wonder of taking a spacewalk from the space station. These excursions, also known as extravehicular activities, allow astronauts to venture outside the station for repairs, maintenance, or scientific experiments. Spacewalks require meticulous planning and execution, with astronauts donning specially designed suits that provide life support and protection from the harsh space environment. It's a rare opportunity to float freely in the void, surrounded by the vastness of space and the beauty of Earth below. Finally, let's contemplate the role of international collaboration in the operation of space stations. These orbiting laboratories are often the result of contributions from multiple countries, each bringing unique expertise and resources. Such collaboration fosters peace and unity, transcending national boundaries in the pursuit of knowledge and exploration. It's a noble endeavor that reflects the very best of human potential, a shared vision for the future that transcends our earthly divisions. As you gently drift into slumber, allow your mind to wander through these realms of possibility, where each fact illuminates a different aspect of our quest to extend our presence beyond Earth. Let the tranquil rhythm of these stories cradle you into a peaceful sleep, where dreams of the cosmos await, ready to inspire and captivate your imagination. Did you know that the space stations are almost like islands in the vast ocean of space, but with a truly unique ecosystem of their own? Within these structures, life support systems work tirelessly to recycle air and water, creating a sustainable environment for astronauts living hundreds of kilometers above the Earth. It is a remarkable feat of engineering, allowing us to inhabit the inhospitable vacuum of space. Now, let's consider the interesting fact about the materials used to construct these incredible structures. Space stations are primarily built using lightweight yet robust materials like titanium and aluminum alloys. These materials are chosen for their strength-to-weight ratio, which helps the station withstand the harsh conditions of space, such as micrometeoroid impacts and extreme temperature fluctuations. Can you imagine the precision needed to assemble these components in orbit, where even the tiniest misalignment could become problematic? Speaking of precision, have you ever wondered how space stations maintain their orbit without drifting off course? They rely on thrusters to make minute adjustments, but they also use gyroscopes to help stabilize their orientation. These gyroscopes are marvels of technology, spinning at high speeds to provide the necessary stability through the gyroscopic effect, allowing the station to maintain its correct position with incredible accuracy. Here's a surprising tidbit about life aboard a space station. Because of the microgravity environment, astronauts don't experience the usual up and down that we do on Earth. This means that in the absence of traditional cues, there is no true ceiling or floor. Items can be placed in any orientation, and astronauts float in 3 dimensions, adjusting their orientation as needed. It is quite a fascinating experience that challenges our typical understanding of space and direction. Have you ever thought about how astronauts sleep in space? Without gravity to hold them down, they use sleeping bags that are tethered to the walls of the station. These bags prevent them from floating around while they rest, offering a cozy cocoon where they can drift off to sleep. Interestingly, the absence of gravity can affect the quality of sleep, leading to unique dreams that can only be experienced in such an extraordinary environment. Now, let me share something about space station science experiments. One of the most intriguing areas of study in microgravity involves fluid dynamics. In space, liquids behave differently, forming perfect spheres due to surface tension. This unique behavior allows scientists to conduct experiments that would be impossible on Earth, leading to new insights in fields such as combustion, biology, and materials science. Speaking of intriguing phenomena, Did you know that space stations are equipped with instruments to study cosmic rays? These high-energy particles come from outer space and have the potential to provide insights into some of the universe's most profound mysteries. By studying cosmic rays, scientists hope to learn more about the origins of the universe and the forces that shaped it. And here's an interesting fact about the communication systems on board. Space stations utilize a complex network of satellites to maintain constant contact with Earth. These satellites relay signals back and forth, ensuring that communication remains uninterrupted. The system is designed to be redundant, meaning that if one link fails, others can take over to maintain the connection. It's a testament to the ingenuity and foresight required to keep these orbiting outposts in touch with mission control. Thinking of the exciting discoveries made aboard space stations, let's talk about protein crystallization. In microgravity, scientists can grow larger and more perfect protein crystals than on Earth. This capability has significant implications for drug development, allowing researchers to gain a clearer understanding of protein structures, which is crucial for designing new medications. Here's a remarkable fact about the environment outside the station. The thermosphere, where space stations orbit, experiences extreme temperature variations. In direct sunlight, temperatures can soar to over 200 degrees Celsius, while in the shadow of the Earth, they can plummet to -100 degrees. The station's exterior is designed to withstand these extremes, with special coatings and materials that reflect heat and protect sensitive equipment. Have you considered the role of space stations in inspiring future generations? These orbiting laboratories are not just about science and technology. They serve as a symbol of human potential and the spirit of exploration. Educational programs allow students around the world to engage with life aboard the station, fostering a sense of wonder and encouraging the pursuit of careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. And here's a fact about the unexpected challenges of living in space. Astronauts often experience changes in their sense of taste. Foods that seem bland on Earth may taste more intense in space, as fluids shift in the body and alter the sense of smell. To compensate, space food is often more heavily seasoned, ensuring that astronauts enjoy their meals despite the altered environment. Finally, consider the impact of space stations on international relations. These collaborative efforts bring together scientists, engineers, and astronauts from different corners of the globe, promoting peaceful cooperation and mutual understanding. The shared challenges and successes foster a sense of camaraderie, strengthening bonds that go beyond the boundaries of our planet. As you let these stories of space stations and orbital mechanics gently guide you into a deeper sleep, envision the wonders of our universe as they unfold, one fact at a time. Let your dreams carry you beyond the stars, where the mysteries of space await, whispering their secrets to those who dare to explore. Let me take you on a journey to explore the energy systems that power space stations. Did you know that solar panels are the primary energy source? These panels are incredibly efficient, capturing sunlight and converting it into electricity to power everything from life support systems to scientific instruments. Despite the harsh environment, they manage to perform beautifully, showcasing human ingenuity at its finest. Interestingly, the panels need to be repositioned frequently to ensure they capture maximum sunlight. This task is managed by sophisticated algorithms and motors that adjust their angle and orientation. It's a dance of technology and nature, ensuring that the space station remains a beacon of energy efficiency. Speaking of technology, have you ever wondered how space stations recycle waste? In the closed environment of a space station, every drop of water is precious. Advanced filtration systems purify and recycle water from various sources, including the moisture in the air. This water reclamation process is so effective that astronauts often comment on its taste, claiming it's as good, if not better, than what we have on Earth. Here's something fascinating about space station windows. They are made from multiple layers of glass and special coatings to withstand micrometeoroid impacts and the harshness of space. These windows offer breathtaking views of our planet and the vastness of space, allowing astronauts to witness sunrises and sunsets every 90 minutes as the station orbits Earth. Did you know that maintaining the correct temperature inside a space station is a constant challenge? The absence of a natural atmosphere requires sophisticated climate control systems to keep the environment comfortable. These systems must be finely tuned to ensure that no area gets too hot or too cold, creating a balanced and habitable space for the crew. Now, let's consider the role of robotic arms in space exploration. These mechanical marvels are essential for the construction and maintenance of space stations. Controlled by astronauts from inside the station, they can extend to capture cargo vehicles, move equipment, and even assist in scientific experiments. Their precision and versatility are invaluable in the weightless environment of space. Speaking of weightlessness, have you ever thought about how astronauts exercise in such conditions? Physical fitness is critical, as microgravity can lead to muscle atrophy and bone loss. To counter these effects, space stations are equipped with specially designed exercise equipment that allows astronauts to run, cycle, and lift weights without the need for gravity. And here's a curious fact about space station timekeeping. Coordinating schedules in orbit requires adherence to a standard time known as Coordinated Universal Time, or UTC. This system ensures that all international partners work seamlessly together, despite being in different time zones on Earth. It's a reminder that time in space is a shared experience, transcending geographical boundaries. Did you know that space stations are equipped with special shielding to protect against cosmic radiation? The thin atmosphere of space means increased exposure to harmful particles. These protective layers are critical in safeguarding the health of astronauts as they conduct their missions, highlighting the constant balance between risk and innovation. Speaking of balance, let's discuss the intriguing process of docking spacecraft to the station. This task requires precise calculations and expert piloting skills. As a spacecraft approaches, it must align perfectly with the station's docking port. The process is a delicate dance of technology and human skill, ensuring that the two crafts merge smoothly and securely. Have you ever considered how space stations deal with waste management? With no garbage trucks in orbit, waste must be carefully managed. Some waste is packed into cargo ships that burn up upon re-entering Earth's atmosphere, while certain materials are recycled or reused. It's a testament to thoughtful planning and sustainability, even miles above the Earth. Here's something surprising about the role of space stations in monitoring Earth's climate. Equipped with cutting-edge instruments, they collect invaluable data on atmospheric conditions, ocean temperatures, and environmental changes. This information is crucial for understanding and mitigating the impacts of climate change, making space stations key players in our planet's future. And did you know that astronauts often conduct outreach activities with schools and universities? Using video links, they share their experiences and answer questions from students worldwide. This connection between space and education inspires the next generation of scientists and explorers, fostering a deep appreciation for the wonders of our universe. Finally, consider the psychological aspects of living on a space station. Isolation, confinement, and the absence of familiar surroundings can be challenging. Astronauts undergo extensive training to prepare for these conditions, and support from psychologists on Earth helps them maintain mental well-being during their missions. The resilience and adaptability of the human spirit shine brightly in the face of such challenges. As we drift further into this cosmic story, imagine the harmonious blend of technology, science, and human spirit that defines life aboard a space station. Dream of the possibilities that lie beyond, where curiosity and discovery fuel our journey among the stars, each fact a gentle whisper guiding you through the mysteries of the universe. Let me share something interesting about the communication systems used on space stations. They rely on a network of satellites to maintain contact with mission control on Earth. This intricate dance of signals ensures that information flows seamlessly, even as the station hurtles through space at nearly 28,000 kilometers per hour. Can you imagine the precision required to keep this constant line of communication open? Here's a fascinating fact about the life support systems on board. They are designed to mimic Earth's natural processes, providing oxygen, managing carbon dioxide levels, and even controlling humidity. This delicate balance is crucial in creating a livable environment in the vacuum of space. The technology behind these systems is a remarkable blend of biology and engineering, showcasing humanity's ability to recreate the comforts of home in the most inhospitable places. Speaking of engineering marvels, did you know that space stations employ a gyroscopic system to maintain their orientation? These spinning gyroscopes help control the attitude of the station without expending precious fuel. It's a quiet, invisible force that keeps the station steady, allowing astronauts to carry out their daily tasks without worrying about sudden shifts in position. And here's something intriguing about the design of space habitats. They are built with modular components that can be reconfigured or expanded as needed. This flexibility allows for continual upgrades and the addition of new scientific instruments, ensuring that the station evolves over time to meet the demands of new missions and discoveries. It's like a high-tech puzzle in the sky, constantly reshaped by human ingenuity. Did you know that space stations have their own gardens? In these microgravity greenhouses, astronauts cultivate plants as part of experiments to understand how they grow in space. These studies are crucial for future long-duration missions, where sustainable food sources will be essential. Imagine the wonder of watching a seed sprout and grow while floating high above the Earth, a small reminder of the life that flourishes back home. Another surprising fact is the way data is collected and transmitted back to Earth. Space stations are equipped with an array of sensors that gather scientific data continuously. This information is beamed down to researchers who analyze it in real time. The sheer volume of data collected is staggering, presenting a treasure trove of insights for scientists worldwide. It's as if the station is a silent observer, constantly recording the rhythms of space and Earth. Have you ever thought about how space stations manage power during times when they are in Earth's shadow? Without sunlight, solar panels cannot generate electricity. To address this, space stations rely on large battery systems that store energy when the sun is shining. These batteries ensure a constant power supply, allowing the station to function seamlessly through its 90-minute orbit, balancing light and dark. Speaking of balance, the concept of orbital mechanics is a fascinating subject. The velocity of a space station is precisely calculated so that it continuously falls towards Earth, but never gets any closer. This delicate balance between gravitational pull and forward momentum keeps the station in a stable orbit. It's a beautiful demonstration of physics at work, holding the station suspended in the void. And did you know that space stations often host international crews? This collaboration between countries fosters a spirit of unity and shared purpose, as astronauts from different backgrounds work together towards common goals. It's a testament to the power of cooperation and the shared human drive to explore and understand the universe. Here's something curious. The acoustics within a space station can be quite different from what you'd expect on Earth. The lack of air pressure affects how sound travels, often making communication a bit challenging. Engineers have designed special headsets and microphones to ensure that voices are clear, even as they float in an environment where gravity does not dictate sound waves. Let me tell you about the fascinating process of space station assembly. Modules are launched separately and then carefully connected in orbit. Each piece must fit perfectly with the others, a task requiring incredible precision and patience. This ongoing construction project is a testament to the resolve and skill of the international teams that design and build these orbital homes. Did you know that the clothes astronauts wear are specially designed for life in space? These garments are made from materials that manage temperature and moisture efficiently, while being durable enough to withstand the rigors of space travel. Even the clothes tell a story of adaptation and innovation, tailored for a life beyond the sky. Here's a surprising fact. Space stations can serve as a unique vantage point for astronomical observations. Free from the distortion of Earth's atmosphere, they offer clear views of celestial phenomena, providing data that enriches our understanding of the cosmos. It's as if the station is a window to the universe, offering glimpses into the mysteries of distant stars and galaxies. Finally, consider the role of space stations in fostering technological advancements. The challenges of operating in space push the boundaries of innovation, leading to developments that often find applications on Earth. From water purification technologies to advanced materials, the benefits of space research ripple outwards, enhancing life on our planet in unexpected ways. As we continue to explore the cosmos, space stations remain a symbol of human curiosity and resilience. They bridge the gap between Earth and the stars, inviting us to dream of new horizons and untold possibilities. So, as you ponder these extraordinary feats of science and engineering, let your imagination drift among the stars, where each orbit brings new wonders to light. Speaking of the wonders of space stations, did you know that microgravity affects the way astronauts perceive time? Without a consistent influence of gravity, studies suggest that time may appear to pass differently, sometimes faster, sometimes slower. It's a curious effect, adding yet another layer of complexity to life in orbit. Imagine living in a place where even your internal clock needs to adapt to a new rhythm. Let me share something about the curious way fluids behave in microgravity. Without gravity to pull them down, liquids tend to cling to surfaces, forming bubbles or blobs instead of flowing smoothly. This phenomenon means that astronauts must adapt to a new way of handling everything from drinks to scientific experiments. The next time you pour a glass of water, picture how different that task would be high above the Earth. And here's an interesting tidbit about sleeping in space. Astronauts don't have beds in the traditional sense. Instead, they use sleeping bags that are secured to the walls of the space station, preventing them from floating around. Imagine drifting off to sleep while gently tethered in a cocoon, suspended in the middle of a room. Speaking of adaptations, did you know that the human body undergoes significant changes in space? Muscles and bones weaken due to the lack of gravitational force, which is why astronauts follow strict exercise regimes to maintain their health. Some even grow slightly taller as the spine lengthens in microgravity. It's a testament to the incredible adaptability of the human body, constantly adjusting to new environments. Now, consider the concept of orbital decay. Space stations must periodically boost their altitude to counteract the gradual loss of altitude caused by Earth's gravitational pull and atmospheric drag. Even in the near vacuum of space, tiny particles and the faintest trace of atmospheric gases can slow down a station, leading to a slow descent. It's a reminder that even in space, nothing is truly static. Let me tell you about the unique dietary needs of astronauts. Did you know that food in space must be specially prepared to prevent crumbs and spills? These could float into delicate equipment and cause problems. Some foods, like bread, are replaced with alternatives like tortillas, which don't produce crumbs. It's fascinating to think about how even the simplest meal requires thoughtful adaptation when miles above the ground. Here's something intriguing. The space station travels at a speed of approximately 28,000 kilometers per hour. This incredible velocity means it orbits the Earth every 90 minutes, allowing astronauts to witness 16 sunrises and sunsets each day. Imagine the wonder of seeing the Earth bathed in different hues of light so frequently, a constant reminder of our planet's beauty and fragility. Speaking of observing Earth, did you know that the space station provides invaluable data for climate research? Equipped with advanced instruments, it monitors changes in Earth's atmosphere, oceans, and land surfaces. These observations help scientists better understand global warming, sea level rise, and other environmental changes. It's amazing to think about how what occurs far above us can provide such clarity about what happens here on our planet. Have you ever wondered how space stations remain connected with Earth? They rely on a sophisticated network of satellites and ground stations to maintain communication, ensuring a constant exchange of information and guidance. This system is crucial for the safety and success of missions, as it allows astronauts to stay in touch with mission control and their loved ones back home. It's a lifeline that bridges the vast expanse between space and our world, keeping them connected to humanity. Now let's ponder spacewalks, also known as extravehicular activities. In these moments, astronauts venture outside the safety of the space station to perform maintenance or scientific tasks. Clad in their protective suits, they float in the vastness of space, with only a thin tether connecting them to the station. It's an awe-inspiring, almost surreal experience. Imagine hovering over the Earth, with nothing but the blue planet below and the infinite universe above. Here's a fascinating fact. Space debris is a growing concern for space stations. Tiny fragments from old satellites and rocket stages can travel at such high speeds that even the smallest piece can cause significant damage. To mitigate this risk, stations are equipped with shielding to protect against impacts, and they can perform avoidance maneuvers when larger debris poses a threat. It's a reminder of the ever-evolving challenges of living and working in space. Speaking of challenges, did you know that maintaining a stable temperature is one of the biggest ones? Space stations must deal with extreme temperature swings, from the heat of the sun to the cold of the shadow. They are equipped with thermal control systems to manage this, including radiators that expel excess heat and insulation to keep temperatures stable. The delicate balance of warmth and cold is crucial for the comfort and safety of those on board. Now, consider the long-term vision for space stations. They serve as test beds for future exploration, such as missions to Mars and beyond. The experiments and technologies developed in these orbital labs pave the way for humanity's next steps into the solar system. It's a thrilling thought, realizing that what we learn today could one day help people set foot on distant worlds. Finally, As you drift into restful slumber, think about the legacy of space stations. They are more than just engineering feats. They are symbols of what humanity can achieve when we work together. They remind us of our shared curiosity, our yearning to reach beyond what we know, and our hope for a future where the stars are within our grasp. Let your dreams take you there, to the edge of possibility, where the cosmos awaits. Did you know that space stations need to remain remarkably balanced to maintain their orbits? They must distribute mass evenly to prevent spinning or wobbling while orbiting the Earth. This balance is ensured through careful design and placement of equipment and modules. It's a bit like how a tightrope walker has to perfectly balance to stay on the line, only in the vast expanse of space. Here's an interesting tidbit. You might assume that space stations are perfectly still, but they actually experience a phenomenon known as micro-vibrations. These tiny tremors can be caused by various factors, such as the movement of robotic arms, or even the crew's activities inside. Imagine the quiet hum of life-induced vibrations, almost imperceptible, yet constant, gently resonating through the structure. Let me share this with you. Space stations are equipped with gyroscopes to help control their orientation without the need for fuel-consuming thrusters. These spinning wheels harness the principles of angular momentum to adjust the station's position. It's a dance of physics, using the motion of spinning to stabilize and direct the station in the serene silence of space. Did you ever wonder about power in space? Space stations rely heavily on solar panels, which must be aligned precisely to capture sunlight. These panels are so efficient that they can produce enough electricity to power hundreds of homes on Earth. What a marvel of engineering, turning sunlight into the energy that sustains life far above our planet's surface. Speaking of sunlight, have you considered how it affects astronauts' sleep cycles? Without a regular day-night cycle, astronauts rely on scheduled lighting to simulate Earth's rhythm, helping to regulate their sleep patterns. It's like an artificial sun, guiding their circadian rhythms even when the real one is continuously rising and setting outside. Here's something fascinating. The water aboard a space station is recycled almost completely. Through a closed-loop recycling system, even the moisture from an astronaut's breath and sweat is captured and purified. It's a testament to human ingenuity, creating a sustainable cycle in the most challenging environment. Imagine this: the International Space Station, a marvel of modern engineering, is visible from Earth with the naked eye. At the right time, it looks like a bright star moving steadily across the sky. This glowing dot is a reminder of the human presence in space, a tiny beacon of human achievement against the vast canvas of the night sky. Did you know that space stations are also used for agricultural research? In the microgravity environment, scientists grow plants to study how they thrive without the influence of gravity. This research could one day help us cultivate crops on other planets, a crucial step for long-term space exploration and settlement. Let's talk about fire in space. Did you know that flames behave quite differently when there's no gravity? They form spherical shapes and can burn cooler and with different colors. This peculiar behavior is studied to improve fire safety and understand combustion processes, both on Earth and in future space habitats. Here's a remarkable fact. Space stations are constantly exposed to high levels of radiation from space. To protect astronauts, these stations are equipped with shielding and design features to minimize exposure. Understanding and mitigating radiation risks is essential for the safety of current missions and future deep space journeys. Have you ever thought about how space stations deal with waste? The waste is compacted and stored until it can be loaded onto disposal spacecraft, which then burn up in Earth's atmosphere. This method is both efficient and environmentally conscious, ensuring that the vastness of space isn't littered with human refuse. Speaking of environmental consciousness, the materials used in space stations are selected not just for strength and durability, but also for their non-reactivity. This is to avoid any chemical reactions that might occur in the unique conditions of space. It's a fascinating challenge, ensuring that every element of the station remains stable and safe under extraordinary circumstances. Did you know that the first space station, Salyut 1, was launched by the Soviet Union in 1971? It represents the dawn of humans living in space, the beginning of a journey that has continued to evolve with each new station. It's astounding to think about how far we've come since those early days, each mission building upon the last. And here's an intriguing thought. Space stations are international endeavors, bringing together countries from around the world to collaborate in the pursuit of scientific advancement. Each module, experiment, and crew member reflects the diversity and unity of our global community. They are floating symbols of peace and cooperation, where political boundaries dissolve in the pursuit of knowledge and exploration. Finally, consider the idea that space stations serve as humanity's eyes and ears in the cosmos. They capture breathtaking images of our universe, peer into the depths of space, and listen to the whispers of cosmic phenomena. These insights deepen our understanding of the universe and our place within it. As you drift into sleep, imagine the space stations above, steadfast and vigilant, watching over both the Earth and the limitless expanse beyond. Let me take you on another journey through the wonders of space and orbital mechanics. Have you ever considered how space stations maintain their speed in orbit? It's fascinating to realize that they travel at an astonishing 28,000 kilometers per hour to stay aloft. This tremendous velocity means they can orbit Earth in roughly 90 minutes, allowing astronauts to witness multiple sunrises and sunsets within a single day. Can you imagine watching the sky change colors more than a dozen times in 24 hours? And speaking of orbits, did you know that the altitude of a space station's orbit is carefully chosen to balance gravitational pull and atmospheric drag? The higher the station, the less atmospheric drag it encounters, which helps it maintain speed. However, at too great an altitude, the gravitational pull weakens, requiring more energy to stay in orbit. It's a delicate dance of forces that engineers must perfect to keep these marvels of technology circling our planet. Here's a thought-provoking fact. Space stations have a unique way of handling the heat generated by electronic equipment. Without the natural convection currents created by Earth's gravity, heat doesn't dissipate the same way. Instead, space stations use a system of heat exchangers and radiators to release excess heat into the cold vacuum of space. This process ensures that delicate instruments and systems continue to function optimally, even when temperatures inside the station can vary significantly. Now, imagine this. The International Space Station has solar arrays that span 73 meters across, making them one of the most prominent features visible from afar. These arrays rotate to follow the sun, maximizing energy capture during each orbit. It's a mesmerizing ballet of technology and nature, as the station harnesses the sun's power to sustain itself. Speaking of sustainability, did you know that the water purification systems on space stations are so advanced that they can recycle more than 93% of the water used? Every drop is precious in space, and technology ensures that water can be endlessly reused, a crucial feature for long-duration missions where resupply from Earth is not always possible. Let's explore another aspect of space life, the unique experience of floating in microgravity. Did you know that astronauts have to strap themselves down to sleep? Without gravity, they would drift freely within their sleeping quarters, which might sound fun, but can actually be quite disorienting. Securing themselves ensures they get a good night's rest without any unexpected bumps in the night. Consider the communication systems aboard space stations. These rely on a network of satellites to maintain constant contact with mission control on Earth. The signals, traveling at the speed of light, have only a minuscule delay despite the vast distances involved. It's remarkable to think about how instantaneous communication is possible, ensuring astronauts are never truly isolated, no matter how far they are from home. In terms of construction, did you realize that space stations are assembled in orbit, piece by piece? This modular design allows for flexibility and expansion over time, as new components can be added to enhance capabilities or replace aging parts. The assembly in the vacuum of space is a testament to precision engineering and international collaboration, as modules from various countries fit together seamlessly to create a functioning whole. Have you ever thought about how navigation is managed in the vastness of space? Space stations use star trackers to determine their orientation. By observing the positions of stars, these trackers can pinpoint the station's orientation with incredible accuracy, ensuring it remains on its intended path. It's a celestial navigation system that harkens back to ancient mariners who charted their course by the stars. Here's an intriguing tidbit. The International Space Station is one of the brightest objects in the night sky, outshone only by the Moon and Venus. This brightness comes from sunlight reflecting off its metallic surfaces and solar panels. Spotting it streaking overhead can be a magical experience, knowing that astronauts are living and working in that speck of light. Let's consider the food that astronauts eat in space. It must be specially prepared to ensure it remains safe and nutritious throughout the mission. Many foods are dehydrated or packaged in ways that prevent spoilage, and they often have to be rehydrated with water before consumption. This food technology is not only essential for space travel, but also informs advancements in food preservation on Earth. Have you ever wondered about how astronauts exercise in space? The absence of gravity can lead to muscle atrophy and bone loss, so astronauts must engage in regular physical activity. Space stations are equipped with treadmills, stationary bikes, and resistance machines designed to work in microgravity. Maintaining physical health is crucial, ensuring that crew members return to Earth in good shape. Lastly, let me share a thought on the cultural impact of space stations. They serve as a constant reminder of our potential to achieve the extraordinary. The unity, dedication, and innovation required to build and maintain these orbiting outposts inspire generations to dream big and pursue careers in science, technology, engineering, and mathematics. They are beacons of hope, showing what humanity can accomplish when we work together toward a common goal. As we reflect on these incredible feats, imagine drifting off to sleep with visions of the vast cosmos, where space stations glide silently through the darkness, a testament to human ingenuity and our timeless quest to explore the unknown. Imagine looking down at the Earth from a space station, where every 90 minutes you witness a sunrise followed by a sunset. That's right. The International Space Station orbits our planet approximately 15 times a day, giving astronauts a unique view of these stunning natural events, so frequently that they become a part of their routine. Speaking of which, did you know that to maintain such a rapid orbit, the station travels at a speed of roughly 28,000 kilometers per hour? It's like circling the Earth in the blink of an eye, the ultimate definition of a high-speed journey. Here's a fascinating thought. The space stations are not just passive observers of space phenomena. They actively engage in scientific research that can only be conducted in microgravity. One surprising experiment involved growing crystals in space to better understand diseases on Earth. The lack of gravity allows for more perfect crystal growth, which can provide insights into protein structures and lead to advances in medical treatments. Now, let's consider the air that astronauts breathe. Space stations use a closed-loop life support system to provide a steady supply of oxygen. Water is electrolyzed to split it into hydrogen and oxygen, creating breathable air. It's a complex process, but it ensures that astronauts have a reliable source of oxygen during their missions. Did you ever wonder about how astronauts keep track of time in space? With no day or night cycle to guide them, they rely on Coordinated Universal Time, or UTC, to maintain a schedule. This keeps all space agencies around the world synchronized and avoids confusion, especially when the station flies over multiple time zones in a single orbit. It's intriguing to think about the level of cleanliness required aboard space stations. With a closed environment and limited resources, waste management is critical. Most waste is compacted and stored until it can be returned to Earth, while some is incinerated upon re-entry into the atmosphere, burning up harmlessly as it descends. Did you know that space stations must be prepared for space debris? To avoid potential collisions, the station can perform a maneuver known as a debris avoidance maneuver, which changes its orbit slightly to dodge any incoming fragments. These maneuvers are calculated with extreme precision to ensure the safety of the crew and the station itself. Another surprising aspect is the effect of space travel on the human body. Astronauts often experience a phenomenon known as space adaptation syndrome, similar to motion sickness, as their bodies adjust to the absence of gravity. Over time, they adapt, but the symptoms can be quite uncomfortable initially. Speaking of adaptation, have you ever thought about how plants grow in space? Without gravity, plants must rely more on light to orient themselves. Experimentation with plant growth in space stations helps ensure future long-duration missions can be self-sustaining, providing fresh produce for astronauts to enjoy. Here's another incredible insight. Space stations are equipped with a robotic arm for outside repairs and experiments. The Canadarm2, for instance, is an essential tool that aids in docking spacecraft, moving cargo, and even assisting astronauts during spacewalks. It's like an extension of the human arm, but infinitely more precise and versatile. Consider the solar storms that can impact space stations. These storms release bursts of radiation that can be harmful to astronauts. Fortunately, space stations are built with shielding to protect the crew, and mission control closely monitors solar activity to ensure safety during such events. Did you know that the temperature outside a space station can swing dramatically from scorching hot to freezing cold? During a single orbit, the station transitions from sunlight to shadow, with temperatures varying from plus 121 degrees Celsius to minus 157 degrees Celsius. The station's exterior is engineered to withstand these extremes, maintaining a stable environment inside for the crew. Here's an intriguing notion. The International Space Station is a testament to international cooperation, with contributions from 15 different countries. This collaboration not only enhances scientific research, but also fosters peaceful relations, as nations work together in the spirit of exploration and discovery. Let's take a moment to appreciate the software and technology that manage space station operations. These systems continuously monitor hundreds of thousands of data points, ensuring everything runs smoothly. From life support to navigation, each system operates in harmony, a symphony of technological brilliance. Imagine the thrill of a spacewalk, or extravehicular activity as it's officially called. Astronauts venture outside the station, tethered for safety to conduct repairs or experiments. These walks can last up to 8 hours and are physically demanding, but offer an unparalleled view of Earth and the cosmos. Finally, let's ponder the future of space stations. Plans are underway to expand their capabilities, potentially serving as launch points for deep space exploration, or even as habitats on the Moon or Mars. This continued innovation will pave the way for new discoveries and adventures beyond our planet. As you allow these remarkable facts to settle in your thoughts, remember that the story of space stations is one of continuous evolution, each chapter more exciting and groundbreaking than the last. Let your imagination drift among the stars, where the possibilities are as expansive as the universe itself. Imagine the perspective of looking down at Earth from a space station, seeing the world in a way that very few have experienced. It's a humbling reminder of our place in the universe. Speaking of views, did you know that astronauts on the International Space Station witness 16 sunrises and sunsets each day? As the station orbits the Earth every 90 minutes, this rapid cycle offers a breathtaking spectacle, contrasting the typical experience of one sunrise and sunset per day on Earth. The station moves at a speed where it covers the distance from Los Angeles to New York in under 10 minutes. This astonishing velocity is necessary to maintain its low Earth orbit, ensuring it remains in balance between the gravitational pull of the Earth and the centrifugal force from its speed. This delicate dance is a prime example of orbital mechanics in action. Here's something you might find fascinating. Space stations rely heavily on gyroscopes for stability. These spinning wheels maintain the station's orientation without consuming much fuel. By adjusting the speed of the gyroscopes, the station can be rotated or stabilized, much like a ballet dancer using their arms to control their spin. Can you imagine the vast network of computers on board? The station's computers each perform specific roles, from controlling experiments to maintaining life support systems. They're constantly communicating with Earth, sending streams of data back and forth. This intricate web of technology ensures that every system operates in unison, creating a seamless living and working environment for the crew. One unexpected challenge of living in space is the phenomenon known as space fog. In microgravity, tiny droplets from activities like brushing teeth or washing hands can linger in the air. Specialized ventilation systems help capture and filter these droplets, ensuring the air remains clean and breathable. Have you ever wondered how space stations stay powered, especially during the long orbits in Earth's shadow? Using solar panels that rotate to track the sun ensures a continuous supply of energy. These panels are incredibly efficient, converting sunlight into electricity that powers all onboard systems, from lighting to scientific instruments. In the realm of sound, space stations have a unique acoustic environment. The lack of atmosphere in space means there's no sound from the outside. Inside, however, fans, pumps, and computers create a constant hum. Astronauts often wear noise-canceling headsets to communicate effectively or enjoy some quiet during their downtime. Did you know that the water on a space station is almost entirely recycled? Water from breathing, sweat, and even urine is purified and reused. This closed-loop system is essential for conserving resources and ensuring a reliable water supply for the crew, highlighting the ingenuity of space station design. The emotional and psychological well-being of astronauts is also a key consideration. With missions lasting several months, maintaining a connection to life on Earth is crucial. Crews have access to email, video calls, and even digital libraries to stay engaged with friends, family, and the world below. Have you heard about the space garden experiments? These are designed to study how plants grow without gravity. Lettuce, radishes, and even zinnias have been successfully cultivated. This research is vital for future missions that may require astronauts to grow their own food during long-duration stays on the Moon or Mars. In terms of logistics, every item sent to a space station is meticulously planned and packed, from food to scientific equipment. Each kilogram is carefully accounted for, maximizing the efficiency of payloads launched into orbit. This precision ensures that the crew has everything they need for successful missions. Space stations also serve as a platform for international diplomacy. With astronauts from various countries living and working together, they foster goodwill and collaboration beyond national borders. This spirit of cooperation is a hallmark of space exploration, reminding us that our common humanity transcends earthly divisions. Astronauts exercise for 2 hours each day to combat the effects of weightlessness on their bodies. Without gravity, muscles and bones can weaken, so a combination of resistance and cardiovascular training is essential to maintain health and fitness in space. An interesting aspect of orbital mechanics is the concept of orbital decay. Over time, atmospheric drag gradually slows the space station, causing it to lose altitude. Periodic boosts or reboosts are performed to counteract this effect, keeping the station in its designated orbit. Finally, consider the sheer scale of engineering involved in assembling a space station. Pieces are launched into space and assembled like a giant puzzle, forming a structure the size of a football field. This feat of engineering symbolizes human ingenuity and the relentless pursuit of knowledge and exploration. As you drift off to sleep, let your mind wander through the corridors of these incredible structures orbiting high above. Each fact a testament to our curiosity, each orbit a reminder of the boundless potential that lies in the stars. Let me take you on a journey through the delicate balance of life and technology in space. Did you know that space stations are equipped with advanced water recovery systems that can reclaim up to 93% of the water used aboard? This system, which transforms sweat, breath condensation, and even urine into drinkable water, is a marvel of modern engineering and crucial for the sustainability of long-term space missions. Speaking of sustainability, the International Space Station orbits at an altitude between 400 and 420 kilometers above the Earth. At this height, it travels at approximately 28,000 kilometers per hour. This speed is perfectly aligned with Earth's curvature, allowing the station to remain in continuous freefall towards and around our planet. It's fascinating to imagine how a balance of speed and altitude keeps the station gracefully suspended in the sky. Have you ever considered how astronauts maintain their circadian rhythms in the absence of natural day and night cycles? The lighting on the space station is carefully designed to simulate Earth-like conditions. By adjusting the color and intensity of light, astronauts can mimic the sunrise and sunset, helping maintain their sleep patterns and overall well-being. Another intriguing aspect of space stations is their reliance on international cooperation. As a joint project involving multiple countries, the International Space Station serves as a beacon of unity. This collaborative effort brings together the expertise, funding, and resources from nations across the globe, enabling a shared pursuit of knowledge and discovery. The International Space Station's solar panels are another feat of engineering. Spanning over 73 meters, they rotate to optimize sunlight exposure, generating around 84 to 120 kilowatts of electricity. It's a testament to how harnessing the power of the sun can fuel such a complex and vital structure. Would you believe that astronauts' bones lose density at a rate of 1 to 2% per month in space? This is due to the lack of gravitational forces that typically stress the bones and keep them strong. To mitigate this, astronauts adhere to a strict exercise regimen designed to stimulate bone growth and maintain muscle mass. It's a daily commitment to health that highlights the adaptability required for space life. The station's orbit allows it to pass over 90% of the world's population, making it one of the most observed human endeavors. Did you know that on clear nights, with the naked eye, you can spot the space station as a bright, moving object across the sky? It's a beautiful reminder of our connection to the cosmos and the international efforts that place humans in orbit. Here's a surprising tidbit. The air on the space station must be carefully managed to remove carbon dioxide, which can accumulate to dangerous levels in the confined environment. Special scrubbers filter out this waste gas, ensuring a safe and breathable atmosphere for the crew. This vital process underscores the importance of life support systems in space habitats. Now, let's consider the role of redundancy. Space stations are built with multiple backup systems to handle equipment failures. For instance, if a primary system malfunctions, there is often a secondary or even tertiary system ready to take over the task. This redundancy is crucial for the safety and success of missions, reflecting the meticulous planning that goes into every aspect of space station design. You might find it interesting that the materials used in the construction of space stations are chosen for their ability to withstand the harsh conditions of space. These materials, such as aluminum alloys and special coatings, are designed to endure extreme temperatures, radiation, and the vacuum of space. It's a testament to human ingenuity that such a structure can thrive in such an unforgiving environment. Space stations also offer a unique perspective on Earth's weather patterns. By observing phenomena like hurricanes and lightning from above, scientists can gain insights into atmospheric processes that are not possible from the ground. This vantage point provides invaluable data that contributes to our understanding of Earth's climate and environmental changes. Have you ever wondered about the psychological challenges faced by astronauts? The confined space and isolation of living on a station can take a toll on mental health. To address this, astronauts have access to counseling and support services. They also engage in regular social activities, both with their crewmates and through virtual connections with loved ones on Earth, ensuring their emotional well-being is as robust as their physical health. Another fascinating aspect of space station life is the adaptation of simple daily tasks to a microgravity environment. For instance, cutting hair requires a specially designed vacuum clipper to prevent hair from floating away. These small adaptations reveal the creative solutions necessary for living in space, transforming ordinary tasks into extraordinary challenges. Lastly, consider the role of space stations in paving the way for future exploration. They serve as testbeds for new technologies and systems that will be used in missions beyond low Earth orbit. From developing advanced life support systems to testing new propulsion methods, the lessons learned from operating a space station are invaluable stepping stones towards human exploration of the Moon, Mars, and beyond. As you drift into sleep, let these stories of human ingenuity and collaboration fill your thoughts. Each fact we've explored tonight is a small piece of the larger puzzle that is our journey into the cosmos. Sweet dreams of the stars and the wonders that await us in the vastness of space. Let me share something intriguing with you. The speed at which a space station orbits the Earth is truly remarkable. Traveling at roughly 28,000 kilometers per hour, the space station completes an orbit around the Earth approximately every 90 minutes. Can you imagine experiencing 16 sunrises and sunsets in a single day? It's a breathtaking cycle, offering a unique perspective on the passage of time and the rhythm of life in space. Another fascinating fact is the concept of microgravity. Despite the term zero gravity, there actually is a tiny amount of gravitational force acting on the space station. This microgravity is what creates the sensation of weightlessness that astronauts experience. It's a delicate balance that can make even the simplest movements seem otherworldly. Speaking of movement, did you know that launching a spacecraft to a space station involves precise calculations? Engineers must account for the Earth's rotation, the station's path, and the spacecraft's trajectory to ensure a successful docking. This complex dance of numbers and physics highlights the precision required for such missions. And here's something else to ponder. The space station is an outstanding example of recycling. Nearly all the water used aboard is reclaimed from various sources, including the moisture from astronauts' breath and sweat. This closed-loop system demonstrates an impressive level of efficiency and sustainability essential for long-term habitation in space. You might be surprised to learn about the different types of fuel used in orbital mechanics. While traditional rockets rely on chemical propulsion, the space station itself uses small thrusters powered by hypergolic propellants. These substances ignite upon contact, providing the gentle nudges needed for orbital corrections and maintaining the station's position. Speaking of adjustments, the space station's orientation is crucial for its operations. Known as attitude control, this ensures that the solar panels are properly aligned with the Sun and that communication antennas are directed towards Earth. Sophisticated onboard systems manage these adjustments with remarkable precision. In considering the long-term aspects of space exploration, another surprising fact is the role of artificial gravity. While current space stations rely on microgravity, future designs may incorporate rotating habitats to simulate gravity through centrifugal force. This concept, once relegated to science fiction, is now being seriously explored as a means of mitigating health issues associated with prolonged weightlessness. Let us not forget the impact of space debris on orbital mechanics. Thousands of pieces of debris orbit the Earth, posing a risk to space stations. To avoid potential collisions, the station can perform a maneuver known as a debris avoidance maneuver to slightly alter its trajectory. This practice emphasizes the need for vigilant monitoring and proactive measures to ensure safety. Here's another interesting consideration. The thermal environment of a space station is meticulously controlled. Without an atmosphere to buffer temperature extremes, the station experiences intense heat on the sun-facing side and freezing cold in the shadow. Radiators and heat exchangers work tirelessly to maintain a stable internal climate, protecting the sensitive equipment and crew within. Have you ever wondered about the effects of cosmic radiation? Space stations are equipped with shielding to minimize exposure to this high-energy radiation from outer space. This feature is crucial for protecting the health of astronauts, as prolonged exposure can increase the risk of cancer and other illnesses. And then there's the ingenuity of docking systems, which allow various spacecraft to connect with the space station seamlessly. These systems must accommodate different types of spacecraft from multiple nations, ensuring compatibility and safety. This capability underscores the collaborative nature of space exploration, where international partnerships are vital. Reflecting on the station's lifespan, It's interesting to note that space stations are designed for continuous upgrades and maintenance. This modular approach allows for the replacement of outdated components and the integration of new technology, ensuring that the station remains at the forefront of scientific research and exploration. Consider the role of data transmission in space station operations. High-speed communication links transmit vast amounts of data between the station and Earth, facilitating real-time collaborations and experiments. This constant flow of information is a lifeline that connects the station to the world below. Finally, let me share a thought about the future. Space stations are more than just platforms for scientific research. They are stepping stones for humanity's journey deeper into space. The lessons learned from living and working in orbit are preparing us for the next great era of exploration, where we might one day set foot on distant planets. As you relax and let your imagination wander, think of the endless possibilities that await us. Each fact we've whispered tonight is a reminder of the incredible achievements and the boundless curiosity driving our quest to understand the universe. In the quiet of the night, may these wonders inspire dreams of new horizons and the mysteries that lie beyond. Let me take you further into this world of wonder with some surprising insights about space stations and orbital mechanics. Did you know that the International Space Station, the largest human-made structure in space, is composed of modules built by different countries? This international collaboration is a testament to what can be achieved when nations come together for a common cause. Each country contributes its unique expertise, resulting in a complex but harmonious structure that serves as both a workplace and living quarters for astronauts. Speaking of international efforts, it's fascinating how space stations function as a hub for science. Hundreds of experiments are conducted simultaneously, ranging from biology to astronomy. The microgravity environment provides a unique laboratory setting that allows scientists to explore phenomena that cannot be studied on Earth. This continuous stream of research contributes to breakthroughs in medicine, materials science, and our understanding of fundamental physics. Here's something intriguing. On Earth, we often take resources like air and water for granted. However, on a space station, these resources must be carefully managed and recycled. The air is scrubbed of carbon dioxide and other impurities, while water is treated and reused. This efficient recycling helps sustain the crew for extended periods, highlighting the ingenuity required for long-term space living. Now, think about this. Communication with a space station, while seemingly straightforward, is an intricate task. The station moves at high speeds relative to Earth, requiring a network of ground stations and satellites to maintain constant contact. This communication network ensures that the station is always connected, enabling real-time data exchange and allowing the crew to stay in touch with mission control and their families. Let's delve into the construction of these marvels. Each module of a space station is built with advanced materials designed to withstand the harsh conditions of space. These materials must endure extreme temperatures, radiation, and the vacuum of space. The durability and resilience of these modules are crucial for the safety and longevity of the station. Here's a bit of a twist. Despite their complexity, space stations often rely on simple principles of physics, like Newton's third law of motion, which states that for every action, there is an equal and opposite reaction. This principle is fundamental to the station's maneuvering and orientation in space, allowing it to maintain the correct alignment for solar energy collection and communication. On a more personal note, life aboard a space station requires adaptability. Astronauts experience a day-night cycle that differs drastically from Earth, with alternating periods of daylight and darkness. This unusual cycle can affect their biological clocks, necessitating strict schedules to maintain health and productivity. Imagine this. The process of returning to Earth requires careful planning and execution. Re-entry involves a series of precise maneuvers to ensure the spacecraft re-enters the Earth's atmosphere at the correct angle to avoid burning up or skipping back into space. This critical phase demands the utmost attention to detail and coordination between the crew and mission control. Here's another fascinating thought. The presence of a space station poses unique challenges for photography and video. The station must be positioned correctly to capture images of planets, stars, and other celestial bodies without interference from the sun's glare. This careful positioning allows astronauts to capture breathtaking images that enhance our understanding of the universe and inspire future generations. Consider the role of artificial intelligence in space station operations. AI systems assist in monitoring the station's systems and conducting scientific experiments. These intelligent systems can analyze vast amounts of data and make real-time decisions, and freeing up astronauts to focus on critical tasks. Have you ever wondered how astronauts maintain their physical health in space? Exercise is crucial to counter the effects of microgravity, which can lead to muscle atrophy and bone density loss. The station is equipped with specialized exercise equipment, including treadmills and resistance machines, designed to provide a full-body workout in a weightless environment. Let me share a thought about the station's power supply. The solar panels extending outwards like vast wings are the primary source of energy, converting sunlight into electricity. These panels are meticulously aligned to maximize energy absorption, powering the station's systems and ensuring a steady supply of electricity for all onboard operations. Reflecting on future possibilities, space stations may one day serve as gateways to deeper space exploration. They could act as launch points for missions to the Moon, Mars, and beyond, providing a platform for assembling and refueling spacecraft. This strategic positioning could significantly reduce the energy required to reach distant destinations, making interplanetary travel more feasible. And finally, consider the cultural impact of space stations. They symbolize human curiosity and the desire to explore, inspiring countless stories, artworks, and dreams. The presence of humans living and working in space challenges us to rethink our place in the universe and to embrace the spirit of adventure and discovery. As we drift into the realm of dreams and possibilities, these facts remind us of the extraordinary achievements and the relentless curiosity that propel us into the cosmos. Each discovery, each innovation, is a step towards a future where space is not just a distant frontier, but a part of our everyday lives. Let these thoughts guide your dreams as you ponder the infinite wonders that lie beyond our world. Did you know that the International Space Station orbits Earth at a remarkable speed of approximately 28,000 kilometers per hour? This means that the station completes an orbit around our planet in roughly 90 minutes. Imagine seeing 16 sunrises and sunsets within a single Earth day. It's a breathtaking rhythm of light and shadow that astronauts witness daily, a phenomenon that embodies the relentless pace of our universe. This rapid orbit creates a unique laboratory environment, where experiments can be conducted in microgravity repeatedly over short periods, offering insights that are impossible to achieve on Earth. Speaking of gravity, here's something quite surprising. The sensation of weightlessness that astronauts experience isn't due to the absence of gravity. In fact, gravity aboard the space station is about 90% as strong as it is on Earth's surface. The feeling of floating arises because both the station and the astronauts inside are in a continuous state of freefall towards Earth, but they travel forward fast enough to keep missing it. This delicate balance creates the illusion of zero gravity, a state that allows scientists to unravel mysteries of fluid dynamics, combustion, and even the behavior of biological cells in ways that defy ground-based science. Consider the incredible complexity behind the docking of spacecraft with the space station. This process requires precision that is akin to threading a needle while navigating the needle itself at high speeds through space. Automated systems guide the spacecraft to the station, using a series of intricate maneuvers to ensure a secure connection. Each docking is a testament to human ingenuity, reflecting years of engineering expertise and the seamless integration of technology and human control. This interaction is vital in ensuring the uninterrupted delivery of supplies, crew, and experiments to the orbiting laboratory. Here's another bit of wonder. The water on the space station is even more precious than we might initially think. It isn't just recycled from what we consume, but also from the air we exhale. The station's life support systems capture moisture from the air, including perspiration and breath, then purify it before making it available again. This cycle highlights the remarkable efficiency needed for sustainable living in space, and it offers valuable lessons for managing resources on Earth as well. Transitioning from water to waste management, did you know that the waste produced by astronauts is carefully collected and eventually burns up upon re-entry into Earth's atmosphere? This fiery disposal method prevents the accumulation of debris in space and ensures that the station remains a clean and habitable environment. It's a fascinating integration of practical necessity and the natural processes of Earth's atmosphere. Let me share with you the intriguing relationship between the station's orbit and Earth's magnetic field. As the station traverses through the Van Allen radiation belts, it encounters charged particles trapped by Earth's magnetic field. These belts are areas of intense radiation, yet the station's orbit is meticulously calculated to minimize prolonged exposure, safeguarding both the crew and sensitive equipment from potential harm. This consideration is crucial for mission success and exemplifies the delicate dance between human engineering and natural cosmic forces. Have you ever wondered how the space station maintains its orientation in space? This is achieved through the use of gyroscopes. These spinning wheels of inertia allow the station to rotate and hold its position without expending precious fuel. The gyroscopes provide stability and control, ensuring that the station remains oriented correctly for solar energy absorption and communication. It's a brilliant application of rotational dynamics that underscores the seamless application of physics in space exploration. Speaking of solar energy, the panels on the space station are not just passive collectors, they are actively rotated to follow the sun's movement, maximizing energy intake throughout each orbit. This dynamic system ensures a continuous supply of power, even as the station experiences frequent transitions between light and darkness. The balance of energy collection and consumption is a critical aspect of the station's operation, reflecting the ongoing challenge of harnessing solar power efficiently. On a more human note, the psychological well-being of astronauts is a priority during extended missions. The station is equipped with a small window known as the cupola, offering breathtaking views of Earth and the cosmos. This portal to the universe serves as a space for reflection and mental relaxation, allowing astronauts to connect with the beauty of our planet amidst the vastness of space. The cupola becomes both a sanctuary and a reminder of our shared home, fostering resilience and perspective during the demanding life aboard the station. Imagine the intricate dance of international collaboration that sustains the space station. 15 nations contributed to its construction and operation, making it one of the most significant cooperative achievements in human history. This collaborative spirit not only strengthens scientific advancement, but also fosters unity across cultures, setting a precedent for future endeavors in space exploration and beyond. Delving deeper into the station's design, every critical system has backups, ensuring that any single failure does not jeopardize the mission. This layered approach to safety and reliability is essential in the unforgiving environment of space, where even minor issues can have significant consequences. Redundancy ensures resilience, allowing the crew to continue their mission safely, even in the face of unexpected challenges. As we ponder these numerous aspects of space stations and orbital mechanics, we are reminded of the incredible feats of human imagination and perseverance. Each detail, each fact, is a thread in the tapestry of exploration, weaving together the complex story of our quest to understand the universe. These insights not only fuel our curiosity, but also inspire dreams of what lies ahead, inviting us to envision a future where space is an integral part of our collective journey. Let your thoughts drift among the stars as you rest, embracing the wonders that await beyond our earthly horizon.